Welcome along to confirmation of who are going to be the Series 12 drivers in F1 Clash 2025. Now, if you haven't seen the F1 Clash socials on whether it's X, Discord, Facebook, Instagram, wherever it may be, then you're not probably going to know who is in Series 12. If you've seen the socials, then this video might be a little bit irrelevant, but we're going to discuss my thoughts on the confirmed Series 12 driver lineup. Do we agree on the drivers that are going to be showcased in this video? Let me know down below. Who do we think may have missed out? Who do we think deserves to be in there? Let me know. And also, what do you think each driver's stats are going to be? So what I want to know from you, for example, is name the driver, and I want to hear what their highest stat is going to be, because obviously each driver had a high stat this year. So let me know at the end what you think is going to be each driver's highest stat as we get into Series 12 drivers for F1 Clash 2025. Now, we're not going to have any of the stats in this video. We are going to have to wait for Hutch to announce the F1 Clash driver lineup and their stats in full. And then what we'll do is we'll put together a video and we'll go through each and every single driver. But this is going to be a little bit of fun and just taking from the F1 Clash socials as well. Now, in the 2024 season, we had 5 drivers in Series 12. Okay, so we had the following 5. We had Lando Norris, right here. We had Fernando Alonso as a Series 12 driver. We also had Lewis Hamilton in his final year at Mercedes as a Series 12. Charles Leclerc was Ferrari's Series 12 driver. And we also had Max Verstappen, of course, the world champion driver in Series 12 as well. Now, that's going to bode the question, are any of these drivers going to remain in Series 12 or are they not? What have Hutch got up their sleeve? Now, they teased this the other day. If you haven't seen it, this is what it looked like. It was a guessing game of who is the Series 12 driver. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to click through these and reveal one by one who is the Series 12 driver. So have a quick think, gather your thoughts, because it's about to become your first driver that is going to be in Series 12 for F1 Clash 2025 is, boom, of course, there is no party in Series 12 without a Max Verstappen. The Red Bull #1 driver, the world champion, takes a seat at the top table. Of course, he had to as well, and he is there banging our #1 pick out of these 5 drivers, Max Verstappen. Now, Max Verstappen had a very good part in the F1 Clash season. He had very good overtaking, decent tyre management, and okay qualifying in F1 Clash 2024. His race start and defending, though, wasn't very good. So it'd be interesting to see if they change that this coming year. Now, our second driver for the 2025 season in Series 12 is Lando Norris, the championship runner-up. He pushed and poked Max Verstappen all the way and just missed out. But his team took constructor victory. But Lando Norris is our second confirmed Series 12 driver. Now, Lando Norris, he had okay race start last year. He had a pretty balanced stat across the board. Really good qualifying, and his defending was really good as well. But his overtaking and his tyre management wasn't the best. So let's see what Hutch have in store for them 2 stats for Lando Norris. Now, we know he wasn't the best off race start last season in 2024. So will we see his race start decrease from the 24 to 25 season? That's going to be very interesting. Let me know any thoughts as well. Now, our third driver out of 5 to release. I think you're going to be knowing who the third driver surely is going to be. No surprise, Charles Leclerc is our Series 12 third driver to reveal. He is the Ferrari's #1, I think, and that is why he sits in here. Now, he has got very similar stats to Lando Norris. They are very, very balanced. He's got the best defending on the game last season. He had okay qualifying, okay race start, And his tyre management was alright as well, but his overtaking lacked. So let's see if Charles Leclerc has got some upgrades coming when we reveal the driver lineup and their stats as soon as we receive them. But they are our three. The number one driver for Red Bull, the number one driver for McLaren, even though they don't have two number one drivers, and the number one driver for Ferrari. That is, in my view, how they stack up. But we've got two more drivers to reveal, and this is probably where it gets a bit interesting. Last year we had Fernando Alonso and we had Lewis Hamilton. But who do we have this year? Let's find out. It is a shock, but I don't think so. Because in theory, he is now Mercedes driver number one. And there's surely got to be a seat for a Mercedes driver at the top step. George Russell enters Series 12, moving up from Series 11. So an upgrade on George Russell for the season ahead. Now, as a driver, George Russell, he had okay defending. His qualifying wasn't very good though. His race start was good and his tyre management was okay. So the question is, will George Russell get any increase in stats? He should do, because he is a Series 12. But what is his key stat going to be? Are we going to get more overtaking? I mean, you've got George Russell, Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc, who don't have very good overtaking in 2024. So that leaves room, surely, for one of these to have better overtaking. And then I guess you could say, who is going to be the Series 12 fifth driver? Who? Alonso? Hamilton? Piastri? Is it one of the... Is it Yuki? Is it Albon or Carlos Sainz in the Williams? Is it Lance Stroll? You never know. Yeah, it's not going to be him. The fifth driver to be announced for the Series 12 F1 Clash 2025 lineup is... It's Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton joins... Well, he actually remains in Series 12. He is joining the Ferrari team from Mercedes, but he keeps his Series 12 spot. Now, I think that is a little bit controversial. I don't think he had a great 2024 season and tailed off. But the fairy tale story of Hamilton to Ferrari earns or keeps himself as a Series 12 driver. Now, Lewis Hamilton, he had decent overtaking last year. He had average defending. He had very poor qualifying. Now, he had 2024 seen his qualifying struggle towards the end. So will that remain the same? He had excellent race start, best on the game. And he had decent tyre management as well. So really... what are they going to do? I don't think Hamilton deserves good qualifying, but he kind of got done badly last year at the start of the season. So that is your Series 12 drawing the lineup. Now, there's a few of you that are going to be a bit sceptical. Oscar Piastri, did he deserve a Series 12? Now, what we've got to remember is... the 2025 season, as we've started so far with Piastri absolutely flying, that doesn't influence the 2025 lineup because this is based on the 2024 season. Now, Oscar Piastri still had a solid season, but did he need to move to Series 12? I don't know, but I would want to see Piastri with a lot better Series 11 stats. If that's where he ends up, surely got to. Verstappen definitely deserves it. Leclerc definitely deserves it. Norris deserves it. Russell... I think he deserves it. You've got to have a Mercedes in Series 12, surely. And Kimi Antonelli, being a rookie, is not going to be that driver. The question is, does Hamilton deserve? Hamilton is the marketing boy of F1. So really, I can see why they've put him into Series 12. But I do think maybe Oscar Piastri could have been in here. I think they could have. McLaren Constructors Champions, Ferrari runners-up. You surely had to pick both McLarens. They don't do it by one driver, apart from Max Verstappen. But that is your Series 12 driver lineup. We'll have their stats coming as soon as F1 Clash release them, and we can make a video after seeing them. But what do you think of your Series 12 5 drivers?